day 4 of the Lighted Up Video Challenge. The prompt was let us know what you've learned from watching other videos. And I immediately gasped and went, oh my god, I haven't watched many videos. I find it's really hard for me to manage my time and split my time between work and family and the things I want to do, like this challenge. So that was the first thing that popped into my head. Was the first thing I've learned is I have not participated nearly as well as I should have or could have. Starting out late didn't help, but that's not an excuse. So I went back and started watching some videos, and I love them. They're great. The other gals in the Twinkle Circle are really super interesting, and they're all strong and very well spoken, which brings me to something else that I learned was that I see myself now as even more uncomfortable in front of the camera because everyone else seems so much more at home talking in front of this device. I thought I would, I thought I would be really good at it and that I would excel because it's part of what I do. I'm a graphic designer and I'm a photographer. I know how important these things are. But it turns out I am really uncomfortable actually speaking to people. I find it hard to make eye contact. You'll notice I keep looking off to the left or the right or up or down. So that's one thing, an important thing I learned was that I view myself as being awkward, and so I am awkward. Something else that I learned was that from watching these, and I went forward a little bit and watched some from like more recent videos. I'm on day 4, even though I think today is day 22. And I had to stop myself because I realized I was watching other people's videos about these prompts way ahead of time, and I didn't want them to influence what I would say because I feel like my videos aren't as good as everyone else's. And I had to stop watching the ones from days 20, 21, 22, even though they're great, because I don't want to make notes and go, oh, be sure you mention this. Oh, I don't want to think about it or script it or anything. So I went back and I started watching day 2, 3, and 4, the really early ones, and I still felt like everyone else was better at it than me. So, but what I learned was through watching those is that everybody interprets these prompts differently. The way I talk about myself in day 3 is if I found myself thinking, oh, I should have done it like her. Oh, I should have done it like her. I should have mentioned this. But honestly, I did 10 takes of that day. So, I've learned that I am exceptionally self-deprecating. I don't give myself enough credit. I'm learning this like everybody else, and I need to cut myself some slack. You guys are all doing such a good job. I guess I didn't realize that this was such an international thing when my friend Hillary invited me, and it's so great. I'm in South Carolina. I've always lived in the States, but I've always wanted to travel. My family's from Ireland and stuff. So something else I learned was that we're everywhere. We're all over the place. And I thought that was great. It struck me. And you are all so open and strong and sweet, and you're all striving for something like we all are. And I really look forward to continuing this. I really hope I can get these all done.